Hi everyone, we're on lesson 194. I place the future in the hands of God. So today's idea takes another step toward quick salvation. Wow, quick would be good. And a giant stride it is indeed. So great the distance that it can encompass, it sets you down just short of heaven, with the goal in sight and obstacles behind us. Your foot has reached the lawns that welcome you to heaven's gate, the quiet place of peace where you await with certainty the final step of love. How far we're progressing now from earth, and how close we are approaching to our goal. How short the journey still to be pursued. Okay, accept today's ideas and you have passed all anxiety, all pits of hell, all blackness of depression, thoughts of sin, and devastation brought about only by guilt. So accept today's idea and you have released the world from all your imprisonment by loosening the heavy chains that locked the door to freedom on it. You are saved, and your salvation thus becomes the gift you give to the world. Your world is a picture in your mind. And this is because you have received salvation. So in no one instant is depression felt, or pain experienced, or loss perceived. In no one little tiny instant, sorrow can be set upon a throne and worshipped faithfully. In no one little tiny instant does anybody even die. And so, each instant given unto God in passing, with the next one given him already, is a time of your release from sadness, pain, and even death itself. God holds your future as he holds your past and present. They're one to him, and so they should be also one to you. Yet in this world, the temporal progression still seems real. In other words, it still seems like time is something that moves forward. And so you're not asked to understand the lack of sequence that's really found in time, but you are asked to let the future go and just place it in God's hands. And you will see by your experience that you have laid the past and present in his hands as well, because the past will punish you no more. Actually, the past literally doesn't even exist anymore, and future dread will now be meaningless. Release the future, because the past is gone, and what is present, freed from its bequest. That means what's passed on or handed down of grief and misery, pain and loss, becomes the instant in which time escapes the bondage of illusions, where it runs its pitiless, inevitable course. Then is each instant which was slave to time transformed into a holy instant, when the light that was kept hidden in God's Son is now freed to bless the world. Now is he free, and all his glory shines upon a world made free with him to share his holiness. If you can see the lesson for today as the deliverance that it really is, you will not hesitate to give as much consistent effort as you can to make it be a part of you, as it becomes a thought that rules your mind, a habit in your problem-solving repertoire, a way of quick reaction to temptation. You extend your learning to the world. And as you learn to see salvation in all things, so will the world perceive that it is saved. Because now think about this. What worry can beset the one who gives his future to the loving hands of God? What can he suffer? What can cause pain in him or bring experience of loss to him? What can he fear? And what can he regard except with love? Because who has escaped all fear of future pain has found his way to present peace and certainty of care the world can never threaten. Finally, I can be safe now when I am guaranteed no problem in the future. He is sure that his perception may be faulty, but he will never lack correction. He is free to choose again when he has been deceived, to change his mind when he's made mistakes. So place then your future in the hands of God, for thus you call the memory of him to come again, replacing all your thoughts of sin and evil with the truth of love. Think you the world could fail to gain thereby, and every living creature not respond with healed perception? Who entrusts himself to God has also placed the world within the hands to which he has himself appealed for comfort and security. He lays aside the sick illusions of the world along with his. It's an always an all or nothing proposition, and he offers peace to both. Now are we saved indeed, for in God's hands we rest untroubled, sure that only good can come to us. If we forget, we will be gently reassured. If we accept an unforgiving thought, it will soon be replaced by love's reflection. That is, if we keep paying attention. And if we're tempted to attack, we will appeal to him who guards our rest to make this choice for us that leaves temptation far behind. No longer is the world our enemy, because we have chosen that we be its friend. Beautiful lesson, short, important, especially this idea that if I begin to see the future is in the hands of love, nothing is going to happen to me then, I can rest now. Have a great practice. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Bye.